my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. So today we're going to ask, how do I know if I am close to twin flame union or twin flame commitment? How do I know when I am close? Okay, so we're going to use the Osho Zen Tarot deck for the Divine Feminine. We are going to use the World Spirit Tarot deck for the Divine Masculine. You can go ahead and switch roles if you would like, if you identify more so with the other side, as we are all both the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. You could also take advice for both. Okay, so let's get started. So let's see now. How does the Divine Feminine know if they are getting close to twin flame union? How does the Divine Feminine know that they're getting close? Okay. How do they know they're getting close to that vibrational match of being with their twin flame? How would they know? Like, what's going to happen? What are they going to notice? What are they going to feel? How will the Divine Feminine know if they're getting close to twin flame union? That's interesting. So we have ripeness and isolation reverse. So when you stop feeling isolated, that's very interesting. When you stop feeling iced out, when you stop feeling like you're being abandoned, and you feel like you're like in your prime, it's almost like the Divine Feminine. It's like when you feel like you have fully grown. So it's like you've gone through the seed process, you've done your photosynthesis, right? You did your fertilization, whatever it is you have to do, okay? And now you're feeling very ripe. You're feeling very much like I am evolved, whatever that means for you, okay? And of course, you are no longer feeling isolated. It's like you already know you're at one with everything. This could include even with others. So if you're going through this isolation period, because a lot of you might be, right, if you're quarantining or if you're just, home by yourself or whatever, for whatever reason, this could even have to do with friends or family. It doesn't even have to be your twin flame. But if you're feeling isolated in any sort of way where you're not thoroughly enjoying your own company and your own soul relationship, they say that when you start to feel very much alive and happy and elated being on your own, then you know you're getting close to twin flame union. So that's very interesting. Let's look at the Divine Masculine side. What are the signs for the Divine Masculine? How will the Divine Masculine know if they're close to getting into twin flame union? Two cards, please. Two cards. How will the Divine Masculine know? Two cards. I'm going to shuffle one more time. How will the Divine Masculine know that they are getting close to twin flame union? What will the signs be? What will the signs be? How will they know? Oh, that's interesting. Well, we have Five of Cups reversed, but we also have Five of Pentacles upright. So I find that interesting. So it's almost like, okay, so with the Divine Masculines, once you stop feeling, brokenhearted, okay, yeah, it's almost like you've lost something. When you stop feeling this loss, okay. Now I'm gonna have to get clarification on this, but it's almost like this is kind of the same thing. It's almost like for some of the Divine Masculines, they really feel the cold shoulder, like they feel shut out. And I know that some of you might think that's interesting, unless you identify as a Divine Masculine, but that your twin flame would feel this way. But it is always a mirror. That's what I always teach. It's always a mirror. Okay, so what you feel, they feel. And so it's almost like you need to get over feeling of this being isolated or shut out, or but let me get, why is this? Let me clarify. Why is Five of Pentacles here with Five of Cups reverse, please, for the Divine Masculine. Why is this here? One card, please. Oh. Cards are like not shuffled. Okay. Why is this here? One card. One card. Why is this here? One card. Why is this here? Yeah, we have Six of Swords reversed. So Six of Swords, right? So this is all about, you know, on your way on, like it's like a journey, right? So you're how do I put this? It's like a positive journey when it's upright, okay? And you're going in the right direction, okay, when it's upright. But when it's reversed, it's like you're going in the wrong direction, or they're asking you to take a break, like just stop. Don't go anywhere. It's this is not something about movement, okay? So it's not about movement, and it's like, well, let me see what else they're telling me. Hold on. As I shuffle another one. Yeah, it's like, yeah, because if you think about the Six of Swords, it's almost like you want to feel safe, you know, like you want, like it's like you don't feel safe right now for the Divine Masculines. That's very interesting. Like you don't. It's like it's like you don't feel like you have a home right now. Yeah, that's what I'm getting for the Divine Masculines. It's like you don't feel like you have a home right now. You feel shut out. You feel, yeah. So okay. So what are the signs? So okay. So we're kind of understanding where the Divine Masculine is coming from, but how do they know that they're getting close? I mean, is this how they know they're getting close? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. But how does the Divine Masculine know if they're getting close? Two cards. Two cards. How does the Divine Masculine know that they're getting close to twin flame union? It's almost like they want me to use another deck. Let me just try. Two cards. It's like, why? Why? Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. So you'll know that you're getting close to twin flame union once you get over this painful ending and you start speaking your truth. All right. It's almost like, and your words really do matter. Okay. It's like you need to be confident in what you know. It's like really be confident. It's almost like you are sharp as a tack. You know exactly what you want. You speak your truth. You're not pretending. You're no longer saying stuff like, "Oh yeah, that wasn't for me," or it's like no, you're speaking your truth, and you're over the painful ending. Okay, that's how you know you're close for the Divine Masculines. Okay, so let's get some more. Let me get more from this one. All right, let's see. How else do you know? How else do you know? I don't know why I pulled this deck, but we'll see. Nope, they're telling me to use this deck. They're telling me to use this one. Okay, so for the Divine Feminine, how else will you know that you're close? How else will you know that you're close? How will the Divine Feminine know? I'm going to pull two cards. How will you know that you're close to twin flame union? How will they know? Two cards. How will they know? Well, that's interesting. When you stop feeling like you need to be rescued for the Divine Feminine, when you no longer feel like you need to be rescued for anything, that is how you'll know that you're close to twin flame union. And also, when you stop trying to escape, whatever it is when you try to find escape routes, or if you try to find some way to get out of this feeling of whatever this journey is. When you stop trying to escape this journey, and you feel like that instead you're feeling very evolved and ripe, right? And that like you don't need to be rescued, and you no longer feel isolated. Like that's how you know you're close to being in twin flame union. That's how you know that those will be your major signs. Okay, so let's look at the divine masculine. How will the divine masculine know that they're close to being in twin flame union, please? Let's get 2 cards for the divine masculine. How will you know? How will you know that you are close to being in twin flame union for the divine masculine? 2 cards. All right. I love it. Divine masculines. When you are ready to free yourself and others of destructive impulses, it says. Oh, wow. Okay, so when you're ready to free yourself of whatever destructive impulses you may have, okay, whatever that means to you, I'm not going to tell you what those are, whatever your demons are. When you're ready to face your demons, when you're ready to face your shadows, okay, when you're ready to even encompass those and say, yes, this is mine, okay, and you are embracing your shadows and saying, yep, this is me, but I also know how to transmute. I also know how to heal it. These are the wounds. This is how it served me. Thank you. And now you are being the exorcist, okay? You are freeing yourself of those types of things, whatever that means to you, okay? The other one is the gambler, which I love. So the willingness to follow your intuition, okay? So for you divine masculines, I get it. You have no physical proof of anything, right? You don't have any physical proof that this person loves you or wants to be with you or has any inclination of ever marrying you, right? So when you become the gambler, divine masculines, and you learn to follow your intuition, even when everyone else around you is doubting you, that is when you know you are close to getting into twin flame union. That's so funny. I like this type of reading. I'm sure there's so many other ways we could know. Like I might even want to do this reading once a week because I think it's nice to know, like, how do we know, right? Like, what are the signs? Like, what are the signs that we are getting into twin flame union? Okay, so let's ask the divine feminine again. Divine feminine. How does the divine feminine know that we are close to getting into twin flame union? How do we know that we are close? How do we know that we are close? How do we know? Okay. Cleanup time. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Cleanup time. Okay. So what this is saying is when you understand, so when you start really cleaning up your life, right? So let's say you're really organizing, you're cleaning up like your energies, you're doing whatever. So for me, it's the emotion code. That's just what I like to use, but anyone can use whatever they want to use. There's so many different ways of cleaning out your energy, chakra cleansing, okay? Reiki, pranic healing, there's so many different ways. And so when you learn to cleanse your energy and when you learn to clean up your surroundings, so whether it be your garage or also like feng shui is a very, very, very powerful tool. They say it's 1/3 of what directs your life, your own environment. So I think they say like 1/3 is your environment, like 1/3 is soul directed, and 1/3 might be your luck or something. I don't know, or how, or like your own action, or who knows. What you put into it is 1/3 of it, but the other third is more like luck slash your soul's path. And I think the other third is like your environment. And so when you clean up your environment, you actually clean up the energies in your life and you shift the energies because we are energy. That's what people don't realize. We are all energy. And as we shift the energy inside of us and we shift the energy all around us, we make room for our twin flame, right? So you got to make room for your twin flame, right? Because if you have a closet full of clothes, but you don't make room for your twin flame, or if you don't make a room for drawers for your twin flame, then you know you're not making room, right? Energetically. Okay, now let's look at the divine masculine. How do you know when you are, so that is what you, so when you start noticing yourself cleaning up your life and whatever that looks like to you, that is a sign that you are close to twin flame union. Okay, so let's look at the divine masculine. Okay, so this will be the last card. Let's look at divine masculine. How does the divine masculine know they're getting close to twin flame union? How does the divine masculine know they're getting close to twin flame union? It says, okay. So this came out reverse. So it says intoxication, distorted view, overindulgence. Okay. So when you stop divine masculines having a distorted view of the world is what I'm getting. So if you have this view of the world being a certain way, maybe oppressive, or if you have a view of the world as being very shadowy or whatever it is. Okay, so let's just say you have this view of the world, or it could be of your twin flame, you know, whatever it is that is very out of balance and that it's putting yourself out of balance. That means you're going towards the opposite direction of feeling we are all one. And so when you stop having these distorted views of the world and of your twin flame and of yourself, that is when you know you are getting close to twin flame union, as the twin flame union is about becoming the divine. Well, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. And I'm very grateful for all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much. And I will see you next time. Thanks, everyone. Bye.